everyone, how's your day going? I hope it's been going great. Today I have something really fun and different to talk to y'all about. I call it fact or fiction. And what I mean by that is there is so much fact and fiction out there when it comes to health and wellness. So if you are subscribed to my channel, if you're watching my channel, you know I talk a lot about diet, health, wellness, overall lifestyle. But that means you're probably watching a lot more content out there on social media, on TV and magazines. And I know it can get very confusing to understand what is actually accurate and what can be dispelled as a myth. So today I wanted to talk about fact or fiction when it comes specifically to weight loss. Hence the title of this video, Weight Loss Myths You Need to Ditch. Let's get rid of them. Let's dispel them right now. You ready to get started? So the first myth out there is that all calories are equal. How many of you have heard that? How many of you believe it? I used to believe it, but now I know otherwise. So not all calories are equal. A calorie of fat is very different than a calorie of protein, and here's why. Your body will break down food based on different metabolic pathways. So a calorie of fat will often not be used in the same way as a calorie of protein, which will be there to help with energy levels. So as you can imagine, when you're counting your macros and when you're trying to understand the ideal calorie count for you on a daily basis, it's not only important to look at that overall calorie number, but it's also important to look at the breakdown of those calories, whether they are protein, carbohydrates, fat, etc. You will notice that once you start to understand that and you alter your caloric intake to accommodate your different needs in your body, you'll have more energy, you'll burn calories at a faster rate, as well as fat. So remember, not all calories are created equal. That said, it is sometimes really difficult to understand the macros and even more difficult to go food shopping and have the time and energy needed to get the food that will benefit you the most. So I have been utilizing a little secret here I wanted to share with you that has really helped me. So here's my secret. You can see this box behind me from Hungryroot. I don't know how many of you have heard of Hungryroot or how many of you have used Hungryroot before, but this has been a game changer for me when it comes to getting the nutrients and the macros that I need. This box I get delivered every week. It is filled with all sorts of goodies specifically tailored to my preferences. So basically I filled out a little survey and it asked me what my goals were, and I put in, obviously, I want high protein meals because I love to work out, want to build muscle, want to have energy. But there's all different sorts of preferences, and Hungryroot understands that. So based on your needs, your dietary preferences, you can get a box like this delivered to you every week. I'm going to show you what's inside of it, but I did want to mention that this has really helped me and my family save a lot of time. I know exactly what I'm getting, and my preferences are updated by Hungryroot based on what I like from previous week's deliveries. Again, it's all completely customizable, and all of the recipes in here take 15 minutes or less. So that is huge to me. Let me give you a look at what's in the box. So we have some delicious pita breads, and it also has some fresh mushrooms. This is for one of my recipes. These are Parma chips. If you've never had these, you have to taste them. They're really delicious. So with Hungryroot, not only do you get the recipes, but you can also get snacks. So anything that you want, you can just add into your box, and you can also load up on these great snacks. I have something hiding here talking about snacks. I took these out of the box already because I've been eating them. They're called skinny dips, and they're milk chocolate peanut butter. but they're very healthy and they have great ingredients, so they're kind of irresistible to me. I also wanted to show you, I do get the protein delivered, so this is my chicken and this is my beef. These are top quality products. They are free from hormones and antibiotics. It is the easiest way to eat healthy, guys, I'm telling you. Hungryroot. I have a little story to share. I actually was one of the first pop-up customers when they opened up their store in New York years ago, and I went in there and I visited, and ever since then I have been in love with this brand. Hungryroot makes it easy to eat high-quality, nutritious food and achieve any diet or health goal, from anti-inflammatory to gut-friendly, gluten-free or dairy-free, high protein, and more. With over 15,000 recipes shipped each week, there's something for every taste and nutrition preference. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box plus a free item in every box for life. Click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use code Delaney. That's 40% off your first box plus a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com using code Delaney. Okay, so on to the next myth. Weight loss is a linear process. So when you picture what that might look like, you would think that your weight starts here and it just goes down at a steady rate with no fluctuation. But as you all know, it's happened to me, sometimes you get on the scale and you're amazed because literally in 24 hours you could be up 3 pounds. And there's no reason that you should freak out about that. A lot of times, honestly, it's just water because maybe you had too much sodium the day before. But the point is that weight loss is not a linear process. Just like anything in life, it will have its ebbs and flows. And the most important thing is it's moving in the right direction. So it should not be going down, up, down, up. It can have little dips and ebbs, and that's fine. The most important thing is that you stay on track. If you get off track, you get back on track. Try to be as consistent as possible. And also don't forget, as you're losing weight and you have goals that you're looking to meet, you're learning a lot about yourself, a lot about your body. Things in your life change. So it's very natural that weight loss not be a linear process. And to add another factor, we all know that muscle weighs more than fat. So at the end of the day, the scale may not be exactly where you think it should have been, but it could also be because your body composition has changed and maybe you put on a little bit more muscle. So keep that in mind and you will not get discouraged. Another myth when it comes to weight loss is that obesity is about willpower and not genetics. And I really, really hate this myth because it places blame on people. It's basically saying that if you're overweight, it's because you don't have what it takes to get to the weight you want to be, and it's not taking genetics into account at all. And that's very, very inaccurate, and it discourages people. So I don't know if you know this, but there's actually a hormone called leptin, which is something that prevents you from losing weight. And people that are overweight tend to have higher values of this hormone. So there's a lot of genetic factors in play. And I think it's important to realize that and work with that because every single person is different. You cannot say that everybody's the same, everyone has to eat the same, everybody has to have the same level of exercise. What's important is you just try to be your personal best. And that personal best can vary throughout your life. So I'm 55 now, and what my goals were, what my weight was when I was younger is very different than before, and that's okay. So very important, guys, take your genetics into account. I think that's very important, and I think it will help keep you on track and make your goals be more reasonable for you. Well, I hope this was helpful. I hope that these were some myths that you had not heard about before. Maybe I helped open your eyes even just a teeny bit. I really wish everybody health and luck in their weight loss journey. And remember, don't try to do things drastically. Smaller, slower paced changes are always better. If you know someone who you feel would benefit from the video, I'd love for you to share it. with them. And if you have any comments or questions, please drop them below. It's always great to hear what's on your mind as well. And if you know about a myth that you want to share, please do that also. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so for more health, wellness, lifestyle tips. Have a great day, and I'll see you all soon.